Hi, hello everyone. So today we're going to keep going on with the orthocenter, the centroid, and the circumcentre. So I'm going to give you another of, let's just do a quick sketch of this. 0, 0, 4, 0, and 1, 3. Okay, so it looks something like that. And we're asked to find the circumcenter. Let's have a look. What we got here? We have got midpoint. Midpoint of this one is going to be, let's say 2, 0. That's an easy one to find. So the midpoint of this one is 2, 0. Then a perpendicular line straight up through that is going to be x equals 2. Okay? As simple as that. Has to be. Okay. That's the perpendicular done for that one. It's a particularly easy one. Now let's get another midpoint. Let's find another midpoint. Let's get the midpoint to this one. It's the midpoint there. So of course we're just going to perpendicular. We need to get a perpendicular line that contains that point. We need to get the slope of that line with that point to give us an equation. How do we get the slope of that line? We get the slope of this line and we get its perpendicular. Okay, so let's get the slope of it. I can use the same points here, x1, y1, x2, y2. So it's going to be y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So the slope is going to be 3, which means that the perpendicular slope is going to be minus a third. So this equation is going to be a bit tougher. So I'm just going to use different color here for a second just to show you. So the line here, this line is x equals 2, and this line is the one we're going to get now. Okay, so we have a slope and we have a point. Okay, so y minus y1 is equal to m on x minus x1. So, you know, you're going to do your magic here. Bottom left, top right. Okay, so bottom left, that's going to be 3y minus 9 over 2 is equal to minus x plus a half. Multiply everything by 2 to get rid of the fractions. So we're just going to be substituting that in, and we already know x is equal to 2, so actually might just do that instead. So if this was a normal equation, we just make the two of them as simultaneous, and I would have actually multiplied that by 2 just to get rid of the fractions. But because we've already defined this equation, this one is this here, so I'm just going to substitute that in, save me having to do the simultaneous. So that's going to be 3y, let me think, 3i minus 9 over 2 is equal to minus 2 plus a half. Okay, so that's going to be 3y is equal to minus 1.5. So it's going to be equal to, okay. So there's a nice circumcentre one done. Okay. Now we're going to do another orthocenter, because why not? So let's find the orthocenter. So for those of you who don't remember, the orthocenter is where you get a triangle and you get a perpendicular, a line through the opposite vertex makes a perpendicular. So it does not always have to be the median, it could be any point, but what you're looking for is the perpendicular line through the vertex. So you'll have that slope of that, get the perpendicular slope, plus that will get you that equation of the line. Same thing with that one. So that's the kind of trick with these ones. Okay, so let's see what we're given. Okay, so let's say we have 4, 2. I'm going to do a quick sketch. We have 4, 2. 4, 2. We have minus 2, 5. minus 2, 5. And we have minus 1, minus 3. So we have a triangle that looks something like that. Very rough sketch, but you're getting the idea. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to create a line, do it in red. So let's take that point there. And that's perpendicular. Okay, and do the same thing here. And that's perpendicular, and that'll give me the orthocenter. Okay, so if I want to find, let's take this line here. If I want to find it, I need to get the slope of that one. So let's take those points, minus 2 and 5, and 4 and 2, x1, y1, x2, y2. And it's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, so that's minus 3 over 6, which is minus a half. So the slope of this one is minus a half, which means that the slope of this one, which is perpendicular slope is going to be 2. So now I have m is equal to 2, and I have a point minus 1, minus 3. So I can find y minus y1 is equal to m on x minus x1. Y plus 3 is equal to the 2x plus 2. That's 2x minus y minus 1 equals 0. Okay, so that's one equation done. That's that fella done. Okay, so I would do the same here. So let's get the slope of this one. So let's take a 4 and a 2 and a minus 1 and a minus 3. So slope, okay, that's x1, y1, x2, y2. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So that's minus 5 over minus 5, which is 1, which means that the perpendicular slope is minus 1. So this, which one here? Yeah, this one here has a slope of minus 1. So we have slope of minus and a point of minus 2, 5.